What would be your reaction if you encountered a nude hiker? Depends. A hiker with hiking boots, shoes and a backpack, but otherwise nude, or a completely nude person on a hiking trail. Scenario 1, I give a friendly wave and hike on. Scenario 2, I give a more tentative wave and hike on, maintaining a heightened awareness of my surroundings. I have passed 2 nude hikers in my 35 years of hiking. One male, one female, years and thousands of miles apart. Both said hello. I said hello. One mentioned the trail was washed out ahead, but a second trail has been cut. I thanked them for the heads up. Some people like the wind and sun on their skin. Both had on hiking boots. To each their own. Hello there. Morning, nice day for hiking, ain't it? Try not to stare, then stare a lot as they walk away. I have. 3 times. I'm an avid backpacker and you can usually find me in Yosemite, Seiki, Emigrant or Carson Iceberg in California on any random summer weekend. My standard line: afternoon, I didn't realize it was so cold out today. One of them didn't get the joke. The other 2 laughed their nude asses off. Here's my reasoning. If you're naked and can laugh at a joke, you're probably not a threat. Are you trudging? To trudge, the slow, weary, yet determined walk of a man who has nothing left in life except the impulse to simply soldier on. I would assume it was someone trying to make sexually explicit content. The internet has taught me, in that situation, to take my pants off and take my cock. Keep walking. I would keep walking. How are you dealing with the bugs, mosquitoes? No reaction at all, since I would be nude myself. I'd probably be a mix of incredibly awkward and terrified. I'd probably end up saying nice pee fam or some dumb shit like that. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've seen in the woods. Since you all want an explanation, if you've ever hiked the Appalachian Trail in the dead of night, you'll see and hear some pretty weird shit. Stare in disbelief. That's just very strange and coincidental for 2 nude hikers to run into each other. I guess make sure they have sunscreen also. I'd just keep walking. It's none of my business. Give him my cloths and take his place and look him dead in the eyes and say, "Look at me. I am the nude hiker now." Depends. Naked and injured? We got a problem. Naked and clean? We have a different kind of problem. Naked and bloody? We have a really bad problem. Must be cold out, eh? I don't know, probably just ask whether they are okay or need help. That's a skinwalker. Greet them, maybe stop for a little chat and then everyone goes their way. If you cross a nude hiking trail, you have to calculate on the possibility to encounter a nude hiker. And what's the matter? Everyone as they want. Wouldn't be my thing. I like to go off path when hiking and blackberry bushes don't go very well with my own. I'd be terrified, honestly. My first instinct would be that they were having some type of psychotic episode or they were a victim of an assault by another hiker or an animal, so there would probably some kind of threat around. If it's a man, thumbs up, shout bold and brave. Woman version, thumbs up, shout strong and empowered. I encountered a nude hiker in Kauai in 2007 and just smiled. He didn't look at me. There is a season and some folks get back to basics nature. He was nude, shoeless and carrying a trash bag. I was a 40m and he was 25ish m, so no big deal. I understand some people would be weirded out. Howdy. I've run into so many nude folks hiking in the Santa Cruz Mountains that I've lost count. I'd maybe say hi if they were looking conversational, otherwise I'd just keep on keeping on. This latent fear of nakedness on show in this thread is fucking weird. Not gonna lie. If it's by on a trail where that's common, then kinda delighted. I think it's pretty cool. I wouldn't do it myself, but I think demystifying the naked body is admirable and I would be friendly to them. Unless they looked like they were on drugs and might stab me. It's all about vibes. Nothing. It's not the first time I have seen a nude hiker. Ask him/her if they applied sunscreen. Finger guns. Ask if there's any poison ivy or oak up ahead. I live in Portland, I wouldn't think anything of it. I'd assume it's Naked Hiking Day, June 21st. I'd assume they're European. Just say nice cock bro and keep hiking. I'd take my clothes off too, I mean why fucking not, right? Life's short. Then we'd just walk around recruiting people and create a free-range nudist colony isolated away from the world. Fuck it. I was kayaking this afternoon and encountered a couple making OnlyFans content on the riverbank. For some reason they were extremely embarrassed. When I was a kid we went camping at a lake. My cousin and I took a row boat to an island. We went to check out the island and caught some older kids butt naked knocking boots. The girls spotted us and shrieked. We ran away. But I never forgot seeing my first pair of grown titties on that island. I am a frequent nude hiker. I have encountered people quite a few times. Most just give a friendly hi. If I see them soon enough I have a wrap that I put on. Several have told me don't bother, it's okay. A few said nothing. A few have stopped and talked a bit or talked as we were going the same way. One guy said as he passed me, hey, nice sandals. If it is Naked Hiking Day then makes sense, meets expectations. Ask if they're okay. Confusion. Probably say getting some sun in. And hold in a laughable WTF when far enough past the hiker. I would be worried that they were lost and trying to find help, escaping human trafficking or another bad situation, having a mental health episode or an otherwise bad situation. Are they alive or dead? Our nudist resort has miles of clothing optional trails. So I don't notice much. On the AT near here on Hike Naked Day, there's plenty naked hikers. I don't care if you wear clothes or not. Same thing I do to every hiker. Eat them. Hit the gas and speed away. Most likely a trap, especially along the smaller roads in South Africa. Talking from experience a couple years back. If I have free time I'd ask if I can accompany them, otherwise I'll just say have a good day and carry on. I live in Portland, Oregon, so I guess I would just say hi. Meh, say howdy, and leave MB. Would stop and ask if they're okay. Would ask them to sit on a towel or something if they needed a ride. I wish I had thought of that, damn it, then storm off all jokingly angry. Join the movement. In Trixie Mattel and Katia style. Wonder why there's a mirror in the woods. I was in France and encountered a father and his two sons nude hiking. Just said hello and went back to my book. My friend had a lengthy conversation with the dad about the hiking in the area. 1989. If they looked like they were planning to be nude, probably hi. If they looked like they had lost their clothes or something had happened, I'd ask if they needed a hand. I'd briefly check out their assets and keep walking. Is it bigger than mine? Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Where I live, nudity, as long as it's not charged in some way like you're wanking, it isn't a crime. So unless they looked somehow distressed, I would carry the fuck on. If it was obvious they were just nudist, I'd probably chuckle and make a quick playful verbal jab. Creepy? Hitting them with the horny but walking.